Thanks.
Oh, the thing that I had was 18.
No, I know. Every time I do that, so like,
Okay.
Can we join your table?
Absolutely.
Thank you. No.
So, for the first time ever, we almost started a meeting on time. We're a minute late now. But hey, so we have some updates to go through. Actually, a lot of updates to go through. There's a lot going on, some new things happening, and then we have a brief presentation and an activity. So, first thing first, Field Day, if you didn't notice, was postponed this weekend. I hope you noticed and didn't show up, but either way.
No, it's fine. I pulled up the form really late, like the day of. Just got a nice public market. Yeah. Nice. Yep.
Well, now you know where it is and what it looks like. But anyway, we'll be there April 13th instead. Get excited for it.
it's gonna be slightly warmer.
Hopefully not reading.
Yeah.
Other thing happening this week, Thursday, which is in 2 days because it's Tuesday right now. So Peter Toscano is on campus this week. RT Sustainability invited him here. He's a climate activist who will be doing a apparently fairly amusing discussion on Thursday evening. I would highly encourage you to go. I don't know that much about him, but I've heard very high things. So this is Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Engel Auditorium. There's a campus groups page that you can register for the event at. You don't have to register, but that helps for the people who are planning it. And to just put it in your own calendar. But this sign up will also be out in the newsletter. Other thing happening also this week and also Thursday is the Points of Intervention. This is something that Student Environmental Action League SEAL hosts with PLAN, which is Post Landfill Action Network. Conveniently on the slide for me. So we are tabling at this event, so we need help tabling from 9 a.m. to noon. So this will also be another sign up being thrown at you that if you're available during even just a portion of that time, help would be appreciated. And it'll be a way to advocate for projects that you're working on, sharing about them, and letting people know about ESW. Which we have multiple other tabling things going on, including one this Friday, which it's only an hour-long tabling event, which if you're available during that time, talk to Lainey. She's your go-to person there. And then this weekend, so in the next week, we have 4 tabling events. So this Saturday, you can help Colin table at the Accepted Students Fair. He will also be there the Saturday after that, which some of us will be at conference, but if you're around, definitely try to advocate for the club. But again, there'll be signups for these 2 events, but if you're free Friday, just talk to Lainey. She should help you out. Shouldn't there be 4 instead of 4 2?
Yes.
Yeah. Just want to get clarified. Yep, definitely.
And not 4 4 4 6.
Anyway, next time. Yeah. Now that we're past that, and in 4 weeks, we'll get kind of a break, but not really, because Build Day's thrown in there and miscellaneous other things. But we're going to be having our own ESW RIT exhibit. We're going to have project exhibits. We have a few ESW members on their MSc projects, which will also have exhibits at Imagine RIT. But there's also another exhibit that you have the opportunity to be a part of with doing a residential recycling challenge with P2I. So Julia, do you want to add a few words about that?
Yeah, so it's kind of I'm co-oping at the Pollution Prevention Institute on campus, and one of my coworkers is hosting the event, and it's basically kind of like what we did, where you have to segregate, if you recycle this or if it's landfill. And it's like a game, and kids bring candy, and it's fun. So if you want to come and help out, you can contact me. If you want to write my email somewhere, or
Yeah, I meant to ask you if I could put your email on this, but we can share it.
Okay.
Newsletter.
Yeah. So just shoot me an email.
Yeah, or find her after the meeting.
Yeah, that too.
So, other thing.
Okay. That's super cool, and I can't express how much
much I love things that can be linked into other things. So this Sunday, at my lovely boating colony, we're hosting just like a hangout, relax, get ready for the following week. And we're gonna attempt karaoke. I'm really excited. I can go first so that you guys know like how low the bar is. And it's gonna be like a potluck, with the caveat that you have to be able to dip something in it or bring something that can be dipped. Does that make sense? Like,
That's anything. Anything can be dipped.
you can use your imagination. I'm gonna be making like bee dip and I don't even know something else. But, like,
bring the spoon.
yeah. Only we can eat the spoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can work
Yeah.
on
No utensils allowed.
chocolate
Yeah.
Yes.
So sit on that, and there's gonna be a sign up to
Don't
like
sit on
donate, right?
Do not sit on it.
Don't sit on that. Okay, don't do that. Eat the dip with whatever mechanism you want. All right, anyway, I'm super excited. So, yeah.
This is gonna be another one of the sign up things going out in the newsletter that
Yeah.
like you can let us know what you're gonna bring
Yeah.
if you want, or just show up.
Or drinks or whatever.
It's really important technical question.
Yes.
What can be on this day?
I'll allow it.
Yes.
Absolutely. I have a so soon. Cool.
Is this me? Is this you?
So,
Next general meeting, like manufacturing engineer is gonna take us on a tour of some of the labs in GIS, which is like super rare, like we're planning to get this opportunity again, so go if you can. Which means we're not meeting here, we're gonna meet over in the atrium of sustainability. We're gonna go into a classroom and learn a little bit about remanufacturing and repair technology. And then we're gonna go into Slaughter Hall and go into the labs there. Yeah, definitely go, that'd be awesome. Don't go weird.
So, trash talk time. We are planning with support of SG as well a waste awareness campaign. So we are getting ready to just blatantly show campus community how much waste we produce. And we're essentially gonna do that by piling it all up. So we're gonna collect all the waste from one day, minus these buildings because residencies was kind of difficult looking at also sharp things, and then bathrooms and labs, no one wants to deal with that. But all the other waste from campus, dining halls, your academic buildings, everything, we're gonna collect it, stack it up so you can see a big pile of how much you throw out, and maybe be a bit more mindful about it. And then throughout the day, we're gonna sort it and assess what's going into the trash. Why do we have such a big pile? Because our waste is probably gonna be 3 times that size. That's why there's 3 pictures. I didn't mess up. Just to make that point.
nice.
So essentially, we're gonna split it up that all the landfill waste is gonna be put near the Sentinel. So all these people in the quarter mile are gonna have to walk by this and be like, what is going on? And we can tell them like, hey, you threw all this out. Like, do you wanna know what's in it? And the recycling stream is going to be near Global Village. So again, to be a point where a lot of people are going, they're gonna see just how much we're wasting. And these are 2 data sets, essentially. So throughout the day, we're gonna weigh how much waste we're getting. We're gonna weigh, essentially, all of these different streams. So we can see how much food waste is going into our waste stream, diversion opportunities, how many single-use items, so plastic utensils, cups, disposable coffee cups, recycling, contaminated recycling. So highlighting all these potential issues in the waste stream that could be costly for RIT and definitely costly for the environment. So other things would be liquids, so people throwing away half-filled bottles. That adds to weight and transportation of waste, and also recycling issues with that. So highlighting all these items in a mass collection of data that's visible, because waste assessments are not uncommon for institutions like campuses or companies, but they're often behind closed doors and no one knows they happen and no one thinks twice about it. So, what are some reasons that waste even matters? Why are we doing this? Thoughts?
Why not?
Carson?
There's often valuable materials in the waste that can be reclaimed and be used.
If you change your habits, you could, say produce a lot less paper waste by being more careful with napkins, I guess, as an example.
People really don't realize how much stuff they throw out.
We have limited resources, and the more that goes to landfill, the more costly it is to dig up more.
I think it's also gonna be really indicative of how, like, people are probably recycling very badly. I think it's definitely gonna show.
So those are like a few of the many things. I also tried to, So essentially, waste is going somewhere, right? So it's causing a lot of issues, not just like resource-wise, but environmentally, pollution-wise. And like we think, oh yeah, we just throw it away. But where is the way? So we're trying to highlight, some of the main issues of waste and why people should care about it. Not to mention, like, if food waste goes to landfill, it's creating methane, which is, worse than CO2 and worse than other issues that we're having. So waste has a big impact, and it's easy to out of sight, out of mind, think about it. So the other important side of this is just the educational campaign. Like, yes, we want to show campus, you create a lot of waste, but we also want to provide resources of what they can do about it and why it matters, why we're talking about it. So we want to make sure that we do that effectively. So that's where we want your help. So the idea now is to break up into teams of pre-event education. So how are we sharing about this event? How do we want to like hint to people like, hey, guess what? We're gonna pile up all your trash, without telling them that, because we want it to be like, pristine audit and like get actual data from it. So, one idea we want you to come up with more, but is to ask questions. So like, do you think about what you throw out? As like a poster campaign to start getting people realizing like, that's weird. Why would they ask that? Other things that during the event, outreaching. So all these people are going to be walking by this pile of trash, like, yikes. But how are we getting them engaged? How are we making this pile of potentially stinky waste say something to them? So, engaging posters or slogans you can think of that they can stand next to a sign that like, hey, I'm gonna go zero waste. So if you have ideas for that, even post events. So how do we wanna present the data? What's gonna be most effective for people to see? And then just general need to know things, tips and tricks of, hey, what alternatives do I have to disposable utensils or cups, etc. So essentially, we have a research project for you right now, and just talk to each other and come up with ideas of like, what do you ask about waste, or what would you want to know? So that's what those pieces of paper and utensils are on your desks. So let's start with breaking up into teams by table. So pretty much take this and move it over. So this table will be pre-event, during event educational reach, post-event educational reach, and need to knows. So you can mix up if you don't like a topic, but that's the idea.
Good.
Ready.
Also, were there questions? I just threw like
What was
a
the
lot
day
at
again? But this is happening
April
today.
17th.
April 17th.
Are
Okay.
we,
I love the idea. It's a really cool idea.
Ready to get wasted.
See, I have ideas for
It's a live stream.
Streaming? She just paused it.
she posted.
Oh, I'm on camera.
Yeah,
Well, you're not
not
live,
anymore.
Are you sure you want to end your stream? I think you're still live.
When you walk by, there's.
Yeah. As he said,
I don't wanna-
let's get
I don't want to screw things.
You can just rotate it so it's not your head.
different context. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of want to do your voices. So pre-event education. I've determined that I'm secretary.
Perfect.
Education. So I think so the whole point of this is saying like is trying to prove to people that they don't know how much they're creating. So I would like. Is this talking about the context of where and how we would ask these questions to people? I'm
Wait,
guessing
which one are we
pre-event
creating?
education.
I
Yeah.
think
Because we can
Where,
come
how,
up with
and when.
questions. Yeah.
we subliminally market this.
Yeah.
That people ask.
Yeah.
So like, I guess like how many? I don't know. So if we're trying to make, I think like ask them specifically like how many coffee cups did you throw out today, or something like that. Like specifically today, what to do. Yeah.
Plastic water bottle.
How many
We actually had a
blank
debate.
did you throw today?
Plastic water bottles.
Yeah. My sustainable world water supply.
I noticed 'cause I did an event where they were talking about like how much waste each person creates in a day, and all of the waste, like not just what you throw out, but what is thrown out to like produce what you use in a day. I think it's like 3 to 4 pounds every day. So how many blankets do you throw out today? Like, are you sure that goes in that bin?
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Like,
Yeah, you could like have something be like, what bin would you put this in?
yeah.
Oh, remember she was gonna be trashed.
I feel like it should be like, I don't know, because I think nobody will pay attention unless it's a question that kind of catches you off guard.
Yeah.
So like,
You
you
can
know,
put, maybe you could put them like right behind like a tiny circle,
Mhm.
like, I don't know, like,
Mhm.
right here, like
Mhm.
Like waste,
where
like,
it's
I'm trying to show like
So we're thinking of making like posters,
yeah.
like
So,
with these questions on them.
yes.
Like it.
properly,
Like emails, I guess. I bet they could do a. See, I don't. That's the question. Is this would be really cool if everyone knew about it, but no one ever.
I think it's cool that nobody knows about it because then people are like, "What the fuck is going on?"
The only other thing is the Sentinel. How many people, like only freshmen, walk past that?
That's true.
It's the only, unless they're going to SE. I would
Right in the
honestly
middle.
be amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was thinking that, but like, but I would love to. I was thinking, because I thought quarter mile freshmen. My group just put up like one of the giant posters, you know, and you take like a million posters and make like a similar. I know the like sororities do that. What if we had like a giant poster, like as you're going towards the SAU that said like, "We're piling all your waste by the Sentinel. It's a lot," or something like that. Like on the.
I think we could do that like the day of.
Yeah.
Not like-
No, you couldn't leave it
not
for
like-
a long time.
You don't want to do that in advance. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I'm thinking like day of, like
Yeah.
as they're walking by, they're like, "What the hell?"
Warning, waste ahead.
Yeah, something. Giant poster. I think you would have to get special.
Especially, yeah, like your waist ahead. Like,
Yeah.
what else?
That could be cool. Yeah, I was just thinking because I did one for my acapella group and we had like a giant VA like on the wall, like you saw it from like all the way down. I love that. Yeah.
still there, isn't it?
Oh, is it? I think they took it down. I don't know. If not,
There's something on the wall.
because it makes me think of the I live in Perkins, so I walk by sometimes. You know, like around every corner is whatever.
Yeah.
Like, something like that.
Piss me
Stupid
off.
sign. But like something
But you see 'em.
Catch your,
Yeah.
like catch your attention. What else? How else do you reach out to people?
I think we should just like a bunch of like broad, thought-provoking questions. Like,
We can also like just tease. I know it says like social media during event, but we could like tease something sketch.
yeah.
Something really just
Pin it out there.
What's something that we can have in the
Are you trash?
Just a variety message.
You're also trashy.
or straws, like
Your level of trashy.
I think also some of the stuff like the RT ESW Facebook is just like so like it's active and nobody like.
If it's just ESW people though, if
Yeah.
you reach out.
We could round like something off of it and people could share it.
No, yeah, people really need to do that. I think it's important.
Run social media.
The secretary. Yeah, Morgan.
Gotcha.
I know these things because I was the secretary,
you were,
and
yeah,
I knew
last
that nobody was doing. Like each post gets like 3 likes.
Or just use the actual.
I think just like kind of like that we're making a giant pile of your trash,
Or-
like the poster like that. I like just having like a straight up like a fact that's like very direct and to the point.
I think maybe if we did like anecdotes, just like print anecdotes and like, but not say like an average person throws out 1,000 pounds a year or something. And then, yeah, like bold statements.
So if we're,
Love idea.
I'm just like thinking about this giant poster that I really want now. Like, what if you had like a 2 scale, like you create this much trash in a week, and like it had the actual like area of it.
You might have to go with a day if you want to fit it on a poster.
Well, I mean, how big is the poster?
I think that's
I'm
the
just
point
like,
of
I
like
want it to
having
be
the trash like
Yeah.
literally in person.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of fucking trash.
Or like, this is one person's empty trash. Do you want to see what?
Oh yeah, I think on the day of. I think on the day of we should
Another
segregate
poster
like
says,
one
"There it
person's
is, there it
amount
is."
of waste, and just have that as like this is your waste.
That's the earliest game. Our latest game.
Then
This
you have
is
like
our
another
campus
big
waste.
one and be like times this by how many students are
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Plus like faculty and all that because they took stuff.
I think that would be cool stuff to do like during the day, like pump that out.
It's just how do you get like how do you
Like
get
just
the
yellow
information?
posters that are like something big. Flash out just the date. Like literally no other info. Like the last posters were something big is coming. The date. Flash out everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could put a better stuff.
Yeah, no, I like.
I don't know how edgy we want to be, but like,
Honestly, like I think
we're
you
getting
don't get
wasted, and then the
attention
day.
That's good. I like that.
I like it.
It's not dead though, we want to clarify.
Those are the only posters I look at. Are the ones that make
What the fuck?
They get your
I
eye.
feel like
Yeah.
that's not gonna be approved.
It doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't have to be. Like, I was there
If you
when.
don't put the club, nobody knows who to.
I don't even think like
I don't know.
like Harsha and Enid were like super into this idea, but they're like we can't like have our names on it,
Yeah.
like in case it goes wrong. But like ESW and SG can get that on there.
What if
So like,
SG is really good at getting their information?
oh yeah, we should
Like, this
collaborate with
should
SG
be-
for like
Yeah.
this shit. Yeah.
I was saying we could get something on the message center, but if we just say like something big is coming, I feel like no one's gonna.
I feel like that's what I said for the
Yeah.
rebranding.
What?
Just the
They said
headline.
when
I
they
see
launched
it
their
like.
rebranding, and we're launching their brand. That's what they said about.
Oh yeah,
That's how they
something
were
big
ever-
is
yeah.
coming.
Yeah. But ours is more physical. Something stinky and big.
You're
is
a piece of trash. Like just
I still like we're getting wasted.
That's the
we're getting wasted the date. Yeah.
coming. Let's get wasted at the Sentinel.
Yeah.
and then it connects it to us.
No, I mean I don't even think it matters if it's
Yeah,
connected to us.
ESW.
Like we just need to get people's attention to be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
That's
and then like also like get their attention and also get them thinking.
Yeah.
People will show up with like booze, that'd be hilarious.
Honestly, probably would.
Maybe just a giant word wasted that has like a background of like piles of trash.
Like
Oh, I
garbage
kind of like
can.
that.
Just
I
one
kind of like
word.
with like, yeah.
They would pin at it too much. Just like
What?
plain poster says.
Because I feel like
honestly,
let's
let's
get
get wasted.
It's definitely not getting approved.
Sentinel at.
Honestly, it doesn't have to. No, yeah, they'll take it down.
Yeah.
No, but you can explain it. Like if you tell a person who's approving it, like I bet they'll approve. Like this is
I
like
think
for
there's
like.
a rule though, like you can't have anything suggestive of like how. Yeah.
I think we should just do it rogue. Like
Yeah. Just
I can
like
try.
Yeah. Every day, just keep
Yeah,
putting it back.
I literally did that with my last year because when we didn't get our posters approved, they kept taking them down. We're like, it's only in 2 days. We can just keep doing it.
try me.
So I can maybe experiment with something.
Are you gonna try and make some?
Yeah.
Do you
I make
scan
posters.
those?
I know. I use poster on my wall.
I've never used that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Yeah. I make posters for the NSLS.
Yeah, like
Just
my
another
NSLS.
walls.
Yeah, just another organization you've never heard about.
What is it?
It's the National Society of Leadership in Success. Let's see.
I feel like I wish there was another way to like demonstrate it besides posters because everyone makes posters.
Yeah,
We
true.
need a different way to demonstrate it.
Can we do a
Tape garbage
banner?
bags.
We can do a 2x8 banner.
That's the plan. But it has the SD approved.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I kind of like if there was some way to demonstrate like this is one person's trash and that would be like the pre-event. Yeah, like if there was a pile of like one person's trash, I don't know where that would be or how it would be like set up or demonstrated. I was gonna say like put it somewhere very visible, like Tiger Center or not Tiger Center, like Tiger
Between
statue.
the infinity.
I was like, it's in the affinity. Totally not stay there for very long. To do it like the middle of the night too.
I mean,
Somebody's gotta do it.
I'd take one for the kids. What are they gonna do?
But like, could
Take
we
it down
could we actually like have like a big visual demonstration? Like it just appears like overnight and everyone's like honestly, like if we had it like and just showed up one day and it was like gone the next, and then they'd be like, what? 'Cause that's how you get people's attention.
So like a little caution sign, like the little like caution slippery sign, but like caution trash. You're trash, something
We should just.
I think that's the first question. Like how many, whatever.
Mhm.
They're not
We got like a lot, just like casually way more aggressive in our approach. It was like, how much do you throw away a day? Question mark. Like to us throwing trash at people. Like,
You are the trash.
would you throw yourself away?
denied.
I was thinking something and I lost it. All I got is a giant poster. That's like all I got.
Besides the
Aggressively
wallpaper.
large poster.
Just take away all the trash cans on
Like-
campus.
Or I mean, that's probably what they're gonna do,
Like
the day of.
kind of love that.
What are you gonna do with it?
What you gonna do about that? Just
Like, take the trash,
Put
go
on
put
the
a sign
floor.
right there.
No,
What
Oh,
you
no,
gonna do?
we should have one.
What you gonna do?
Yeah,
should
I
put-
honestly wish we could do that because that would be really, really good.
It would make people
It would all go into
Yeah.
recycling. Oh no, we just take everything.
Everything.
Yeah. I'm writing that down because I love
Fucking
it.
mess.
Where would we put it? In my
People are walking back to trash. I think we should put like
Scavenger
something
hunt,
on
where are the trash cans?
the trash cans. Like, where do you think this goes?
And then like put the trash cans in a really inconvenient spot.
Yeah.
You can put stuff in it.
I mean, no, because like I feel like going off like obviously we wouldn't be able to move them, but like if we put signs on the trash cans or put signs very close to all the trash cans,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
if we would need permission. But
I mean, you probably just put them close. Honestly, I'm all about it. It's for the. It's good. It's a good intention, right? You know, we're not like good cause. Yeah, that's what counts. Where do you think this goes?
If anyone questions it, let's be like, how much do you throw away?
The ends justify.
Yeah,
There you go.
absolutely.
I mean, I really like the signs on the trash cans. Like,
Yeah.
if you get like almost every or literally every single trash can, like people will notice that.
I feel like if we do that, we need to like obstruct the trash can in some way, so someone like actually notices it. Like put it over like right at the where you put it
Like
in.
on the
They kind of hang it over like so they see it.
like on that, like literally right above it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
that,
have
yeah.
to look at it too.
Or like, there's a lot of trash cans on campus.
We can do it.
You only print out and pull paper out of the recycling and then print on it. That should be our plan.
There's two sides to every page.
It's like a coffee. I know.
There's not gonna be like those kind of bags. It's just something on the table.
This isn't enough that I've been meaning to look into, but in terms of social media, like I want to get this on like our IT Instagram, like a big Instagram, like the day of.
Last few steps if you want.
I can message them and
I think
posters. That was
But it wouldn't give it.
Giant posters and no trash
and
cans.
thought provoking. Well, that's day of. Yeah, day of is.
We could make a poster on a trash bag.
we could like joking, but yeah.
You could
Yeah.
say like we're getting wasted.
Yeah.
Trash.
Or your
And then
trashy.
take
It's like a
that.
Snapchat story, but it's all the same.
Can we make out of single-use bags?
But I do also want.
Can make
Ziplocs.
No, I was thinking like the shopping bag ones.
Oh, I use them as trash bags.
Yeah.
You're gonna find them in the trash.
There is one.
I feel like it's also like kind of hard being a freshman on campus with basics. It's like
Yeah, you can't really
Can't
make your
reduce
body
it very much, yeah. Like, yeah, we can recycle, but half the things aren't recyclable.
Unless you like only eat at Gracie's and use the Aussie boxes for like all your food.
what if at the like dining services like
Like
at
stage, you have like
Brick City,
DJ
especially
going at it with
nowadays,
trash.
you could like tape it before the so that it's in the building.
Oh, yeah, we
And
should-
be like, do you sure you want to?
Oh, especially at Brick City, but like, are you really eating out? Because
Yeah, I
people
think-
get
I did-
takeout and they just
They
throw
just
it
sit
away
there.
when they could eat there.
Yeah, half the time they only do it because they get like that slightly bit more food that they'll put on the plate.
Yeah.
Join our club.
Good.
What do we got?
Wild.
We're trying to intimidate the entire campus.
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive. Yeah.
Basically, yeah, we see. Yeah. What was it? Yeah. We're thinking so like posters, obviously, but posters don't really get noticed unless we do something kind of dramatic.
Yeah.
So the idea is that we're giant poster. So like if you're at the Sentinel and as you're walking towards it from the academic side, if you have something big on the wall saying like we're literally like making a pile of waste. Do you want to see how much?
Do you want it to be that obvious?
I think we should do that the day of.
Yeah, the day of be like very straight up.
Leading up to it, do you want people to start thinking about this, or do you just want to be like, hey, guess what? Here it is.
Oh, you could do. We were also thinking, like if you
Best idea.
if you could literally put signs like on like every trash can, because people will notice it. It's literally everywhere. So if you've got like a little thing, like it only needs to be about that big on every trash can, saying like
Make it like that big, so then they're like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah.
I think we should say like, where do you think this
Take all the trash
goes?
cans.
That too. But which like would be so cool if we could do that, right? I
Probably
think
not
that's legal.
But like, okay, so before the event, like posters at places where people are throwing stuff out, being like, where do you think this goes? Like, how much do you throw out? And then maybe a few days before, like, kind of build the hype and like put posters like, we're getting wasted, just a date.
Or your trash.
I had a continuation on the taking away the trash cans idea. Like in place of every trash can, put where does waste go? Like where did the waste go?
What you gonna do about it? Yeah.
Like it's going
yeah.
there. Like could that actually happen if we like talk to facilities?
So we always like facilities is
About-
helping
yeah.
us with this. RIT sustainability is like talking about kind of this. And one of the things that you can do too is like there's some places where you have like 6 trash cans.
Yeah.
Others that you have like a random one. It's like what is this even doing here? So identifying the one would be super helpful. And also like kind of retrofitting and upgrading them. Like having specified like centralized waste stations so that people know where they are. One day we can lay out a compost bin there too. So I think that would be too big of a scope, but it'd be so cool to just blitz it, like get rid of all of them and then
Or like the main ones in like some of the dining areas.
Oh, yeah.
We did that at my last co-op. They actually, every desk had its own mini trash can, and they got rid of all the small trash cans, so you had to walk like slightly farther to throw your stuff out.
that's what Bendix did too.
Yeah.
You should see if you really want to throw it out too.
We were also thinking like targeting the food places and
I don't want to leave the coffee cups.
right where people like pick up their food waste, and then like possibly at Park City because they have their own single use plastic, so like
Just throw it out.
you guys like the like teasing was like here's what we get have an outline of the day to see the cases.
Like one person like times by whatever equals.
So one concern is I want people to kind of know about it, but I don't want them to know too much, so it like skews the data, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah. Be like, oh, maybe I will get this like reusable thing today, which is
Yeah.
great. I want them to think that.
Oh, okay,
I
I
want
see.
them to think that after the event.
Yeah.
True.
Um,
Good point.
So like, what questions can we ask that like makes them curious but not know too much?
Yeah.
I like the let's get wasted or like get wasted.
If that passes,
Let's
like
get
the
trash.
poster.
Get wasted.
I think we can do it. Honestly, like somebody will say yes if you ask.
Better to ask for forgiveness.
Yeah. Oh, that's sort of my approach. Do it like 4 or 5 days in advance. Like,
Yeah.
get trash or getting wasted.
We would need a lot of volunteers to help with blitzing the trash.
I was thinking
Okay, so
that,
this
but
is what I
honestly,
meant.
that could be
Like, just the
Us
word
freshmen are like on campus
Okay.
24/7.
Yeah, so the background is just trash.
We eat everywhere.
And here's our question.
Yeah.
It's just to get us started. It doesn't have to be like
Oh, I
a
love
lot
that.
of words.
Hide them so people
So
can
they just know something.
But and we also want to
can put our logo somewhere.
like new ones, right? So how long would we go without the trash? Because otherwise we come into the concern like, are people just gonna leave it lying around?
Yeah.
I think
What
there
are
has
they
to be a
gonna do?
good
I think we should try and work with like dining services to move like, you know how the trash bins are like where they are?
Everyone
And,
knows that's
Like I think we should
where
have it like in the center, like or like just somewhere obnoxious.
somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like you
Yeah, like right outside the
create,
doors
like,
that are always locked.
disturbance without causing problems.
And we're like,
And
you have
everyone
to
sees
think
it.
about your waste today.
Yeah, and it doesn't even necessarily just have to be waste. So I'm pretty sure Lainey was one that had a suggestion is when you walk out of Brick City, you have plastic utensils and then you have silverware. It's like just swap those and people are going to be more likely to grab the silverware first. Just
I
like
think they did.
sweet.
What did they even
So like
Yeah,
little changes
I
like
thought about
that
that.
too is like the consumer side of it.
Yeah.
Of like, you know, what ways can we point out things for them to notice?
I feel like the event we have is putting a little tube in the with the right thing. I think that's going to be enough to draw people in. If you just have a few posters explaining like trash every day and all that too.
Yeah, I like the game idea. I think
Like someone was
so we
we
can
can
have
talk
that.
about having posters isn't necessarily effective. Are there other?
If you really want to go, I feel like the
Oh,
only thing should
we were
go
talking
further than
about,
that is,
like,
you know
like
those,
SG is really good at
yeah,
getting
kind
people
of
to
New
notice
York
them.
where people would
So
be
if
on-
SG can like talk about this.
I think we should do like a social media
Helping
campaign
Okay.
beforehand, like, oh, an average person like puts out this much waste a year, and like just like
Stats on.
yeah, just like kind of like shocking anecdotes, like and just like do a constant stream of those, and like we can share them on social media.
Because even after the event, we're gonna try to provide solutions too, like not just like, hey, here's all this data, but also like what you're
I think it's also important, like, if this is shared on social media, we need to, like, actually get members to share. Because I think, like, the ESW post is literally just, like, you need brief and like them.
So collection of waste is the day before. So essentially the idea is that we're setting up pallet boxes near all the dumpsters so that custodial services can still do their normal routes. And then pallet boxes to sort the next day. So campus is going to wake up in the morning and the waste is going to be Yeah, and we're trying to tap into Beak Life for volunteers too. So it's not a just us thing. But I'm gonna mention like if anyone wants to help like plan logistics or like here for the event. I'm probably setting up a meeting next week.
I'm literally like putting on the worst day.
I'm sorry.
It's like my day where I have like 5 classes and it's the Wednesday before attendance.
We would like
The 10th or 17th. I think that's been said like 7 times. So
I couldn't find any good
not
pictures.
bad. We're getting
I'm celebrating your birthday by collecting your trash.
Is that your birthday? Oh. Happy birthday, Mom, is not doing.
I think like the second week.
Oh my god, it's so wasted today. Like, mine, it's like it's Wednesday.
That's what I'd be doing.
I feel like campus would be
They have weird rules though.
We could do it on a trash
But it's
bag.
like benevolent. I think
Yeah.
people are
We
caring.
technically only need them approved for putting them in the campus center.
Yeah.
It's like campus center, the library,
Yeah.
and somewhere else. Yeah. You need like their stamp.
And like red balls.
You don't need approved just saying it anyway.
Put it right on the affinity.
Yeah, definitely put it on.
A trash bag on the affinity.
I was also so we were talking about like one person's waste. If you could have like a mini like demonstration, not exactly a demonstration, but like you're gonna have this giant thing the next day. So if you have a smaller but still pretty big thing like the first day, like by the tiger statue or something. Like if you have like a pile of garbage to say like one person created this in a week or something.
Yeah, and then after that, we talk about the right frame, so it can be spray painted.
Like a teaser.
Yeah.
For
Like smaller, attention grabbing, and somewhere more.
Started next week that hopefully by like session.
I wonder if we could like table at the Infinity Quad with just a bunch of trash, and then the next day it's
That's how
like,
you
oh
get people to walk
fuck,
up to you.
People will be like, oh, this is what all those posters were. And then it's
yeah.
gonna
Then it'd be like, just kidding.
Your ring.
Oh, it is a spoon.
I love that.
Thanks.
So cool.
Actually, I might have put a fork. But it's the end of a utensil.
I love that.
Thanks. I think we can probably like close up, go home early. But I like the ideas. Thank you. I'm gonna be rotating.
If you want any like crime committers, apparently we got a few over here.
Wait, okay, you know that in the Infinity Quad they had the caution thing like in the Infinity for the longest time. So we could put something in there. Just like get our own ladder. Yeah.
As long as it doesn't have the ESW logo on it.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Nobody knows.
Just hang
slap it
some
on
trash
there.
in
I
there.
think, like, what are they
We're
gonna
gonna own
do?
it.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Be like, oh, ESW.
We could just hang a whole bag and be like your waste and just have it thing.
Environmental activist criminals.
Yeah, you gotta make a story.
Spread the word.
Nobody's gonna be mad. Like,
That would be a very durable trash. Windy too. Trash.
yeah, I hope it's super windy and it's the most like stenchy fucking thing. Like all of campus just smells like.
That's another idea. Like you know how like restaurants and like food places will like have their fans putting outward so people
Yeah,
can, like
they
smell.
smell, yeah.
We can do that the day
Should
before.
have-
Why does all of campus smell like shit? Everybody the
You know that like farts like it's like just like
You can
stuff
get.
you can spray.
Yeah.
Like, it's like super fucking
They
potent.
did it at my high school for
Oh.
awful. They put it in the air vents too.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Yeah.
No.
Have things that smell like shit.
Perfect.
Viral marketing kids right here.
This school is trash. RNT is trash. Hashtag RNT is trash. RNT is trash. Well, I mean, there is like this joke in running around like other schools say RNT is trash. Nice.
It's very fitting. Oh,
You're
there's
right, guys.
And I couldn't find one today. I know we can.
our whole conversation is not live, so
That's Breeze.
Okay.
yep, it's still going. The time is still counting.
That is quite a